I awoke to the sound of someone whispering my name from the dark corner of my bedroom. I live alone. As I tucked my son into bed, he whispered, "Daddy, there's someone under my bed." When I looked underneath, I saw my son staring back at me, terrified, saying, "Daddy, there's someone in my bed." Every night I hear footsteps in the attic, but when I check, it's always empty. This morning I found a note in my kitchen. "Thanks for not coming up." The face in the mirror isn't mine. It smiles when I frown, and it's getting closer every day. My phone buzzed with a text from my wife saying, "I'm home early, let me in." She had died in a car accident 3 months ago. The doctor said the voices in my head aren't real, but they're the ones who told me to kill my doctors. I bought a new house and found a journal from the previous owner warning, "Do not open the basement door." The lock on the basement door is on the outside. My daughter's imaginary friend started leaving muddy footprints all over the house. We don't have a garden, and it hasn't rained in weeks. As I drifted off to sleep, I felt a hand caress my cheek. When I opened my eyes, there was no one there, but my closet door was ajar. Every night at 3 a.m., my dog stands at the foot of my bed, growling at something invisible. Tonight, I heard a whisper from that same spot. "It's watching you too." I found an old dusty videotape in my attic labeled "Watch Me." The video showed me sleeping, and then the camera slowly panned to the closet. My wife loves to prank me, so when I got a call from her asking for help because she was lost in the woods, I laughed and hung up. Then I remembered she was sitting next to me. I woke up to find sticky notes all over my room saying, "Don't trust him." My only roommate is my brother, and he's been in a coma for years. I heard my daughter talking to someone on the baby monitor, so I went to check on her. She looked at me and said, "Daddy, the man in the closet wants to say goodnight." While camping, I heard a familiar voice calling for help from the woods. I looked to my side and saw my friend sound asleep. I felt a tap on my shoulder while reading late at night. My bedroom door was still locked. My grandmother's antique doll collection is her pride and joy. I swear they change positions when I'm not looking. I woke up to the sound of my doorbell ringing. Checking my phone, I saw the camera feed showing myself standing outside. I moved into a new apartment, and every night I hear my own voice calling for help from the vents. My throat is sore each morning. My brother and I were home alone when we heard our mom calling us from the kitchen. We ran downstairs to find a note on the counter. "Don't trust the voice upstairs." Every night, my shadow on the wall dances differently from how I move. Tonight, it beckoned me to join. I found a hidden room behind my bookshelf. Inside, there were pictures of me sleeping, dated years before I moved in. I turned on my phone to show my friend a funny video, but all I saw was live footage of myself staring at the screen. The timestamp showed it was from 5 minutes in the future. My reflection in the bathroom mirror doesn't match my movements anymore. It now looks more tired and desperate every day. I thought my cat was just acting up, hissing at the corner. Then I saw the shadowy figure it was hissing at move towards me. The text message read, "You left the window open." I looked up, and my window was open, though I distinctly remember closing it. My sister says goodnight from her bedroom every night. The problem is, she died 6 months ago. I decided to try an EVP session to catch any ghosts in my house. When I played it back, a voice said, "We can see you." The old man next door warned me about the creature that visits at night. I didn't believe him until I woke up with scratches on my back. I woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of a baby crying. I don't have a baby, and the cries were coming from inside my closet. I woke up to find a knife in my hand and my family photos slashed to pieces. My own face in each photo had been meticulously removed. My daughter asked me why I was awake all night staring at her while she slept. I wasn't. I was sleeping in my room, but now I'm terrified of who was. My husband's voice whispered sweet nothings in my ear all night. He's been missing for months, and the whispers always come from under the bed. Every time I close my eyes, I see a decaying face inches from mine, whispering, "Soon." Now I can't sleep without feeling its breath on my face. The scratch marks on my bedroom door get deeper each night. The thing on the other side keeps calling my name, but it sounds like my mother who died years ago. I received an email with an attached photo of me sitting at my computer. The email's timestamp was from 5 minutes in the future, and I was alone in the house. My child's laughter echoed through the house at midnight. My child was spending the night at a friend's house, and the laughter was coming from the basement. After moving into a new house, I found dozens of old voicemails on my phone. They were all from me, screaming for help. The old cracked doll I found at the thrift store started whispering my secrets at night. It knew things I had never told anyone. I watched the security footage to see who was opening my closet at night. The video showed me sleepwalking, but my eyes were wide open and glowing. I was playing hide and seek with my son when he suddenly screamed and went silent. I found him minutes later, terrified, saying, "The other daddy found me first." My grandma always warned me about the night watchers that come at 3 a.m. Last night, I woke up to dozens of eyes staring at me from my bedroom window. I found an old dusty photo album in the attic. Every picture showed a shadowy figure standing behind my family, and the last photo was of me, taken just yesterday. I installed a baby monitor to check on my newborn. Every night at exactly 2:17 a.m., the screen shows a woman in Victorian dress standing by the crib.